Don't move. The officer's hand pressed against her shoulder. Cuffs clicked. Sunlight flashed off the steel. Maya Brooks stood at the edge of the pool, trembling, surrounded by laughter. "You don't belong here." One of them sneered. Then, without warning, he shoved. The crowd gasped as her body hit the water, hands still chained behind her back. For 5 long seconds, no one moved. And in that silence, something began to rise to the surface. The laughter came first, sharp, echoing across the pool deck. Then came the shove. Maya Brooks, hands cuffed tight behind her back, stumbled forward. The sun caught the steel bracelets on her wrists as the officers jeered. "Stay out of this neighborhood, sweetheart. People like you don't belong here." One last push and she fell. A splash broke the still air, followed by silence that made the whole crowd blink. The water swallowed her whole. But what no one knew, what would surface seconds later, was that Maya wasn't just some intruder. She was the one person in that pool area trained to save lives. 5 minutes earlier, Maya had been jogging home from her morning class. She stopped at the community pool, her own pool, to pick up a forgotten whistle from last night's kids' swimming lesson. That's when the 2 patrol officers arrived, responding to a suspicious person call from a neighbor. They didn't ask for ID. They didn't listen when she said calmly, "I'm a resident here." They saw her brown skin, her athletic build, and the towel around her shoulders and decided she was trespassing. "Turn around. Hands behind your back." Her voice trembled but steady. "You're making a mistake." The first officer smirked. "Then prove it in court." A woman filming from her balcony whispered, "This isn't right," but didn't move. Maya's knees hit the tile. Cold cuffs snapped. The crowd stared, some curious, some amused. Then came the order that made even the lifeguard freeze. "Put her in the pool. Maybe she'll learn her place." The younger cop hesitated. "Sir, she's cuffed." "Do it." And with that, he shoved. The world went blue. The weight of the cuffs pulled her down, dragging her toward the floor of the pool. Maya's lungs burned. Bubbles streamed past her face as she twisted, fighting to surface. Her body remembered training, the hundreds of hours she'd spent as a certified rescue diver for the Coast Guard Auxiliary Program. A flick of her shoulders, a kick from her legs, and the impossible happened. She surfaced, gasping, trembling, alive. The crowd erupted, some in shock, others filming with shaky hands. She coughed, water streaming down her cheeks, and stared at the officer who'd shoved her. He froze because on the pool deck, a man in a dark windbreaker had stepped forward, federal insignia glinting in the sunlight. He'd been there the whole time, picking up his daughter from swim practice. And now his badge caught the light. FBI. Everyone freeze. The poolside chaos stopped cold. He knelt beside Maya, checked her pulse, then looked at the cops. "You just assaulted a federal instructor under active contract with us." The laughter evaporated. Backup arrived within minutes. The same crowd that had watched silently now whispered in disbelief as the officers were cuffed themselves, led away dripping with shame. The balcony woman cried, "I'm so sorry, Mississippi." Maya didn't answer. She was too busy breathing, steady, controlled, the way she taught her students to do underwater. The FBI agent handed her a towel. "You okay?" She nodded. "I've been through worse currents." The agent smiled faintly. "That's obvious." Hours later, as headlines spread, cuffed black woman pushed into pool. Turns out she was a federal rescue instructor. The same community pool became a memorial site for justice. Someone placed a small sign by the ladder where she'd fallen. Respect is not optional. Maya returned to teach again the next week. No cameras, no crowds, just her whistle, the calm water, and a dozen kids learning to float because she knew what it meant to rise when the world tries to drown you. If you like this story, kindly thumbs up, and thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.